What is going on, everyone? It's Kuhl. Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to be making a Latin-inspired drill beat. Alright, so to start it off, I got a sample in here, or a loop. It is from my new loop kit Impress, which is out now. And I'll put a link to that on the screen right now and in the description. So if you guys like what you hear, you can go cook up with it. You can follow along if you want to. You know, cook up with the beat or something. I don't know, but basically I'm gonna play the loop, and we can go from there. So as you can hear, it's a very sort of Latin, Spanish inspired sound. I mean, we got like castanets down here. And FYI, I did chop it up, the stems up and line them up, so it's just easier to work with. So, you know, that's the only thing I've done so far, besides just grab a bunch of drum sounds. I don't really know what I'll be doing with them. But before I get into making the beat, only 8% of the people who watch my videos are actually subscribed to the channel. So if you are a fan of drill production and drill production tutorials, then subscribe to the channel right now. Let's get that number up as soon as possible. Alright, diving in with the drums here. First, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here and I'm going to route, right click and then channel route selecting tracks starting from this track. So you know, I'm normally extremely unorganized here, so you know, we know what we're going to be mixing when we eventually get to that, and it just helps us stay more organized. Alright, but now that we got that out of the way, I'm going to go in and start adding in this rim here. It's called Make Me Loud. I've been really liking this a lot, and I'm going to make it loud. So here we go. I'm going to pitch it up a little bit too. And I misplaced that one. I'm going to do something the second time around to spice it up a little bit. You know, don't like the rim or the snare to get boring after a while. Alright, next I'm going to move in. I'm going to start with the hats here, starting with this hat here. I thought this would sound kind of cool. It's from like a trap kit, so just kind of switch it up a little bit. And we'll just do this basic pattern, and I'm going to start making some changes to it. Turn it down a little bit. Actually, I think I'm just going to copy and paste that 4-bar pattern there. And I got some other sounds and perks and stuff, and I'll kind of throw that on top, just so we don't have too much going on, but we got enough. This is sort of like a shaker almost, so I'm going to kind of throw that in every so often. Alright, I guess that's good for that right now, and I got this sound. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I'll throw it over here. We'll kind of do a little BK sort of thing, like he likes to throw a bunch of perks at the end of every 8 bars and have it go crazy, so... add it in every so often. That's nice. And then finally, I don't even know if this is a hi-hat, but it sounds kind of cool, so I'm thinking I could use that every so often to kind of transition stuff. Alright, that sounded nice so far. Alright, so now that we got that done, I'm gonna go do like a little quick mix on that, so you know it's sounded somewhat better, and then we'll move on to the next part of the beat. So I realized it was also sounding kind of weird because I forgot to mute the castanets. I'm thinking about keeping them in at the beginning, but you know, with the hats and all the perks and all that action, it's really just a lot clashing. So we'll keep that silent for when all that comes in. But just for now, I'm gonna split by channel, and we'll drag these in here. And I'm on the new wave of, we're gonna random color all of these. Wow, we are so organized here. Look how far we've come. If you've been with the channel for a long time, man, you'll know how unorganized I was, but now I've figured out how to click two things and be slightly more organized. So you know, I appreciate you going on this journey with me, and you know, we're gonna be like having folders in FL. I don't know if you can do that, but I don't know, but we're gonna be more organized somehow. Now that we got all that done, I'm gonna go in and start with these 808s here. I got two 808s here. Got this Mason 808, which I'm going to add the envelope on here so we don't have overlapping. And then the Sauce 808. If you see my video on the channel on grime 808s and just like distorted 808s in general, you'll know what I like to do with these, and I'll link that video if you want to go watch it. But basically what I like to do, we have like this kind of subby 808 here, this Mason one, and I'll be playing a lot of the main notes, and then when we go for some crazy slides, we bring in something with a little more mid-end that's a little more dirty, and then we can really, you know, go to town with it. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to come in and just play in like sort of the root notes here with the Mason one, and then when we start sliding, we're bringing the Sauce 808, and we're gonna go crazy. So let's get it. All right, so I went in, put in like our placeholder notes so we know that which note goes where, you know, what chord's playing, all that sort of jazz. And basically what I'm start doing, adding a little slides, adding that Sauce 808, and we'll just start messing with it. Slide it up here. Also on the Sauce 808, I want to adjust this envelope here because there's a lot of 808s and for some reason they have like a little gap in the beginning. Sometimes I even like to pull it like in one of the middle of like the waveform, because this one's kind of got a little build up here. You know, we don't get to full maxed volume until like, you know, a decent way in. So I pull it in here and you'll notice it's clicking, right? And basically what you want to do is you want to come to generic bleeding, and what that does, it creates like a little envelope coming in to reduce that clicking. So basically the volume is fading in ever so slightly instead of just going right in. And when you head right in, that's going to give you that clicking sound. So if you want to adjust 808s like that and don't want the clicking sound, generic bleeding is the way to go. So let's try that. Some slide activity. And we are in a harmonic key, so Normally, when you're in B minor, you're going to be playing A flat, but we move that up to normal A. So, you know, if you're working with harmonic keys, like a lot of my loops are in harmonic, remember that the harmonic keys are different than the minor keys, and you can find, you know, if you're not good with your keys, you can find all of the stuff in here. There we got the minor harmonic here, drag that into B, and you see we got all the notes that you can use. So if you're not good with scales, FL got your back there. So, you know, just be careful to not go out of key when you're doing your 808 slides. And I'm gonna actually shorten this slide time here. We're gonna make that, there we go. So we got those 808s done, but what I want to do is I'm gonna clone this pattern, and so we got two now. I'm gonna rename this one simple, and this one is gonna be complex here. And what I want to do is add in more slides, just more stuff, so you know it's just not the same boring 808s the whole time. So let's swap these out and let's start adding in some more stuff. I'll add in some slides with this Mason one too, just to be a little different. So let's start over here. Switch up the slides here at the end, so you know it's still gonna go crazy, but you don't want it to be the same craziness. You know, vary it up a little bit. All right, there we go. That's nice. We really varied it up there, really changed it up, and when I get to eventually mixing these, it's going to sound a whole lot cooler. So, yeah, we got the 808s done for now. I'm going to drag back in that simple pattern, though, because when I do the kicks, I want to make sure that the kicks are lining up with all your main 808s and not doing anything crazy, you know. I'm not a huge varying your kick guy. But, basically what we're going to do, we'll put that soft clipper on, and, you know what, let's get these random colored, too. There we go. Wow. We're going crazy. And now what I'm going to do is just start putting in the kick. But it's the Ghosty Visa kick, channel favorite here. And we're just going to get rid of this gap in the beginning here. I'm going to be careful not to overlap like I did on the 808s. So, you know, I don't need to use the generic bleeding because you can get away with having it sort of fade in with the 808s because, you know, you got more room to work with because 808s don't just go away after a second, but kicks are just like boom and they're gone. So, you know, I like to be very precise with my kicks and having them hit right on time. So let's just start doing that. And what I'm going to go do now is come in here. We're up in the velocity all the way. And you already know, we're pitching it down. God damn. That's crazy. So, yeah, I think we got all the components we're going to need to make this full beat. So, I'm going to go off camera, mix, master, arrange the beat with my speakers and whatnot so I can get a better mix, better sound. And I'll be back to you guys to showcase the final product and what we cooked up. So, stay tuned. Alright guys, so I am back, have mixed, mastered, arranged the beat, and I'm just going to play it for you guys and tell y'all what I did. Okay, so for the intro, we just got castanets, we got melody, and we're gonna bring in some stuff here.
Hey, Kuhl.
It's not a drill song without the gunshot, man. Got a bunch of different transition riser effects I added. And we're bringing in more the second half of the chorus. It's a common theme I like to do. Start with less here and add more here. We're in the verse now. Alright guys, so yeah, that is the full beat, making a Latin drill beat. Honestly, I could hear Central C on this. I could probably hear like VG or maybe even someone like Digga D or Millions or something. I don't know. I feel like the Latin drill sound is sort of versatile at the moment. It doesn't really have a single artist who has sort of claimed it. But let me know what you think about this beat, guys. And as I said, if you want to snag the loop, free to download my latest loop kit called Impress. Link in the description to download that. It's got this loop and 9 other ones that are in the style of Central C and RD, which are 2 artists I've covered on this channel. So if you want to, you know, get some loops like this and this one, just go download that. It's 100% free to download. But yeah, as I said, do let me know what you think about this beat, guys. And if you got any other suggestions for future videos, let me know as well. Hit that like button while you're down there, and also drop a subscribe as well. It really helps the channel, but you know, no pressure at all. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed, and as always, I'll see you guys later.